What if I told you there's a lizard so powerful that even a deer several times its size can become its next meal? A reptile that can smell blood from miles away, sprint faster than most people expect, and patiently wait for the perfect moment to strike. Meet the Komodo dragon, a living dinosaur that has ruled its remote island home for millions of years. But despite its fearsome reputation, this giant reptile is far more fascinating than most people realize. Today, we're uncovering the incredible life of one of nature's most extraordinary predators. The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard on Earth. An adult can grow over 10 feet long and weigh more than 150 pounds, with some exceptional individuals growing even larger. These giants live naturally on only a handful of islands in Indonesia, where hot, dry forests and open grasslands provide the perfect environment for hunting and survival. At first glance, a Komodo dragon may seem slow and lazy. For hours, it can remain perfectly still beneath the scorching sun, barely moving a muscle. But don't let its calm appearance fool you. When the moment is right, it can explode into action with surprising speed, reaching bursts of nearly 13 miles per hour over short distances. For an unsuspecting animal, that sudden charge can mean the difference between life and death. One of the Komodo dragon's greatest strengths isn't its speed, it's its sense of smell. Using its long, forked tongue, it constantly samples tiny scent particles from the air. Those particles are analyzed by a special organ in the roof of its mouth, allowing the dragon to detect the scent of a dead or injured animal from several miles away, depending on wind conditions. It's like having an incredibly powerful natural tracking system. When it's time to hunt, patience becomes the Komodo dragon's greatest weapon. Instead of chasing prey across long distances, it often waits near animal trails, water sources, or open clearings. As deer, wild pigs, or smaller animals pass by, the dragon launches a sudden ambush. One powerful bite and deep claw strikes are often enough to leave the prey with severe injuries before it escapes. Scientists once believed harmful bacteria in the dragon's mouth were mainly responsible for killing prey over time. Today, research has revealed something even more remarkable. Komodo dragons possess venom glands that release substances capable of lowering blood pressure, preventing normal blood clotting, and increasing blood loss. Combined with the devastating physical damage from its bite, this makes the attack incredibly effective. Even if prey manages to flee, the dragon often follows patiently until the weakened animal can no longer continue. But the Komodo dragon isn't only a hunter. It also plays a vital role as nature's cleanup crew. These reptiles eagerly feed on animal carcasses, preventing disease from spreading through the environment. Their stomachs are so efficient that they consume nearly every edible part of an animal, including bones, skin, and organs. Very little goes to waste. Perhaps one of the most surprising things about Komodo dragons is their appetite. In a single meal, one dragon can consume an enormous amount of food, sometimes close to 80% of its own body weight. After such a feast, it may not need another large meal for weeks. Life isn't easy for young Komodo dragons. The moment they hatch, danger surrounds them. Adult dragons are known to eat smaller Komodos if given the opportunity. To survive, hatchlings immediately climb into trees, where their lighter bodies and sharp claws keep them safely out of reach of the larger adults below. They spend several years living mostly among the branches, feeding on insects, birds, eggs, and small reptiles before growing large enough to live on the ground. Komodo dragons are usually solitary animals. They spend much of their lives alone, crossing their territory in search of food. However, when a large carcass is discovered, several dragons may gather. Even then, there's a clear social order. Larger dragons dominate the meal, while smaller ones patiently wait their turn, avoiding unnecessary fights whenever possible. Although they appear heavily armored, Komodo dragons have surprisingly sensitive skin covered with tiny sensory structures that help them detect touch and movement around their bodies. Combined with excellent eyesight during daylight, this makes them highly aware of their surroundings. Swimming is another hidden talent. Despite their massive size, Komodo dragons are strong swimmers capable of crossing channels between islands. This ability allows them to explore new territory, search for food, and occasionally expand into nearby habitats. Perhaps the strangest fact of all is that female Komodo dragons can sometimes reproduce without a male through a process called parthenogenesis. In rare situations, a female is capable of producing offspring on her own. While this isn't the usual way they reproduce, it's an incredible survival strategy that could help establish a new population if a lone female reaches an isolated island. Despite their fearsome image, Komodo dragons don't spend their lives attacking everything they see. Like most wild predators, they prefer conserving energy and avoiding unnecessary risks. They attack when hunting, defending themselves, or protecting food, but otherwise, they often rest quietly for hours beneath trees or in shaded areas. Today, the Komodo dragon faces new challenges: habitat loss, climate change, rising sea levels, and human activity threaten the fragile islands these reptiles call home. Conservation efforts are helping protect their populations, but their future depends on preserving the unique ecosystems where they have survived for millions of years. The Komodo dragon isn't just the world's largest lizard. It's a masterpiece of evolution, a patient hunter, an efficient scavenger, a skilled swimmer, and one of the last surviving giants of the reptile world. Every movement tells the story of an ancient predator that has remained remarkably successful while countless other species disappeared. The next time you see a Komodo dragon standing silently beneath the tropical sun, remember that you're looking at one of Earth's most extraordinary survivors, a true ruler of its island kingdom.